Turtle Came to See Me by Margarita Engel, a digital analyst of this poem by Aubrey DeMonica. The first story I ever write is a bright crayon picture of dancing trees, the branches tossed by the island wind. I draw myself standing beside the tree with a colorful parrot soaring above me. The magical turtle claps in my hand and two yellow wings fluttering on the proud shoulders of my ruffled Cuban Roomba's dancer's fancy dress. In my California kindergarten class, the teacher scolds me. "Real trees don't look like that." It's the moment when I first began to learn that teachers can be wrong. They never seen the dancing plants of Cuba. So let's talk about the significance of the title. The title, Turtle Came to See Me, has many definitions and importances. The title invokes the themes of nature and patience. Turtles are symbols of slow movement. So, the idea of a turtle coming to see someone or something can symbolize a visit or encounter that is gentle and thoughtful. It may suggest a moment of reflection. Stanza 1. The first stanza connects and starts the whole poem. The first story I ever write has a personal and reflective tone that connects memory to the past. A bright crayon picture invokes a childlike simplicity. For example, a little kid is going to use crayons and not paint to make their drawing. The word bright enhances enjoyment and excitement in such a young state in life. A dancing tree could be a symbol of freedom and movement. Stanza 2, with a colorful parrot soaring above me, signifies freedom and connection to tropical weather or climate. On the proud shoulders of my ruffled Cuban dress, proud shoulders conveys a sense of confidence and movement, while Cuban Roomba dancer dress might suggest cultural identification and vibrance of expression. Two yellow wings fluttering? Well, we can use our context clues and obviously tell that those are butterflies, but the wings invoke the flight and freedom just like the parrot, and the color yellow suggests happiness or enlightenment. A magical turtle claps in my hand. Well, turtles are a symbol of wisdom, so holding the magical turtle would represent having something meaningful within the hand of the speaker. Stanza 3. In my California kindergarten class, well, it pretty much says it for itself. Kindergarten is an early time and place for learning basic skills, which causes a lot of curiosity. The teacher scolds me. Well, let's break this down. As a teacher represents authority and structure for the young children. On the other hand, scolding conveys disapproval as the children's imaginative expression is judged. It sets a contrast between creativity, freedom, and restriction. The statement, "Real trees don't look like that," emphasizes the rigidity of the teacher's perspective, which dismisses the child's artistic vision. Stanza 4. It's the moment when I first began to learn. Well, this statement creates realization in the impact on the speaker, which makes a personal lesson which the speaker discovers independently. The next statement says that teachers can be wrong. Well, the statement reflects that the speaker has growing awareness that authority is not absolute and is introducing the idea of questioning and critical thinking. Stanza 5. They have never seen. Well, they refers to the teacher or others who have criticized or dismissed the speaker's creativity. It carries a tone with quiet defiance, implying their judgment is limited by their lack of experience and understanding. On the other hand, the statement, "The dancing plants of Cuba." The speaker has a rich imaginary of their heritage and culture, which they're proud to represent. For the overall analysis, let's start with stanza 1, which shows a nostalgic moment that intertwines with memory and creativity by connecting the joy and simplicity of childhood art. In the second stanza, it bursts with colorful elements and reflecting vivid imagination as well as symbols as freedom, transformation, joy, and cultural identification. Continuing in the third stanza, it captures the boundless creativity of childhood which encounters the limits of adult understanding, sadly. In the fourth stanza, it captivates the loss of blind faith in authority, but also sparks a moment of self-awareness and encourages to question. Last but not least, in the fifth stanza, it feels like the speaker is trying to state that their creativity is something that critics cannot see nor understand. Well, this is a wrap to my presentation, so thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed.